What's up, ladies and gentlemen, back again with another video, and today we're going to be unboxing some Bruce Lee Biopic DVDs. I got my packages right here. We're going to be going through each one, taking a look at each Bruce Lee biopic, and then going through all of each of them overall, and then we're going to check out the overall collection of all the ones that I purchased. So I hope you guys enjoyed this unboxing video, and if you want to see more content like this, please like, share, comment, subscribe. Alright guys, let's get on to I believe this first package right here. So let me go ahead and get this baby unboxed. Try to find a crease or an opening. Get it open. There you go, guys. Alright, there's the box. Alright, right here we got young Bruce Lee, aka Bruce Lee My Brother. Now, if you haven't seen this Bruce Lee biopic, I believe it's available to watch for free on YouTube. They have it like in the free movie section, and this is like an untold story of Bruce Lee that's written and narrated by Bruce Lee's younger brother, Robert Lee. But they released this film under two different titles. The first title was Bruce Lee My Brother, and then the alternate title right here was Young Bruce Lee right here, which I believe the Young Bruce Lee title has been used multiple times, especially if you look at the Bruceploitation era films that came out in the 1970s. I believe Bruce Lee, aka Ho Chen-tao, he was in a Bruce Lee biopic, aka Bruceploitation film called The Young Bruce Lee. But no, this one is actually narrated and written by Bruce's younger brother, Robert Lee. And it covers Bruce Lee's early childhood all the way to his late teens before he ends up leaving Hong Kong to America, you know. And then of course other biopics, they basically, you know, they take place where this part left off. So from birth all the way to 18, you get to know certain aspects about Bruce Lee and his family that wasn't told in, I believe, other biopics that have came out within the last few years from now. But yeah, if you're interested in watching young Bruce Lee, aka Bruce Lee My Brother, it is available to watch for free on YouTube. So whenever you have a chance to check it out, check it out. Now let's see if I can go ahead and get this baby open, and then we can take a look at the other features that come along with it. You know, let's remove the plastic. Okay, right here it says The Birth of a Legend. It's a 2-disc Ultimate Edition. Special features include Dolby Digital Cantonese 2.0 and 5.1, English subtitles, audio commentary by Bay Logan, trailer gallery, deleted scenes, production diary, memories of the master, Sin Asia world exclusive. And then you see some of the stuff on back. There's Bruce right there. Here's some of the scenes from the movie. Hopefully you guys have a clear picture of that. Let me open the disc. Open the disc right here, and then, you know, you see some of the other Bruce Lee films. You got The Big Boss, you have Fist of Fury, Way of the Dragon, Game of Death. Yeah, Game of Death and Game of Death 2 right there. So there's the guy playing Bruce Lee, and there's the actual Bruce Lee films to add to your collection. The 2-disc set, so here's disc 1. And there's disc 2. And then there's like another scene right there from the movie. You see him actually practicing some Wing Chun. So that's cool that it comes with some inside artwork for the collection. and whatnot. So that is young Bruce Lee, aka Bruce Lee, my brother. So I'll go ahead and put that away. And I'll go ahead and put this away, and then we'll take a look at the other two packages. Alright, we got this one right here. Let's go ahead and get it open. Toss that to the side. Alright, now right here we got the next Bruce Lee biopic, and this is Birth of the Dragon, the fight that created the legend right here. This Bruce Lee biopic is based off Bruce's fight with Juan Jackman, I believe in 1964. At the time he was still opening schools in America and teaching Wing Chun. He didn't develop Jeet Kune Do until I believe a few years after his fight with Juan Jackman. I believe this film was produced by WWE Studios, and you know, they were the ones that were behind the production of this film. There's like a subplot too involving some other character, but you're mostly here to watch it for Bruce Lee and whatnot. It has a few good fighting scenes right there. You see Juan Jackman dressed like a Shaolin monk, and then there's Bruce. And there's Bruce again, and then there's a few other key characters in the film. Bonus features include becoming the dragon, building the story, the stunts, and the fight. It's only in English. It comes with English, Spanish, and French subtitles, and it's widescreen. So let's go ahead and open this thing right here and see if there's anything else inside. Go ahead and toss that to the side. There's the cover. There's the back. The one disc set. There is no artwork like young Bruce Lee. And that's what we got right here. Birth of the Dragon, which I believe was released in 2017. Now, if you got Netflix, I believe this is available to watch for free on Netflix if you have a Netflix account, you know. But I love my physical media, and I love building up my Bruce Lee collection, so I had to get myself a physical copy of this on DVD. I probably will get, I believe I'll probably get the Blu-ray copies for these two later on down the road. So, yeah, Birth of the Dragon, 2017. 1964, based on the fight between Bruce Lee and Juan Jackman. Alright guys, now this is the final package right here. So we're going to see what we got in the final package, and then we'll go through all of them all together. Let's cut that through. Okay, so we got two more. Two more right here. Alright, now this next one right here is The Legend of Bruce Lee, executively produced by Bruce's daughter Shannon Lee, and this movie is based on the life of Bruce Lee. Not only is this a movie based on Bruce Lee, but there's also a TV series of the same title of this. I believe there's 3 volumes of it, which I checked online. There's like 3 volumes. There's The Legend of Bruce Lee Volume 1, 2, and 3. But it seems like Volume 3 is already sold out. So if you're looking to get the series of this with the English dub, you're probably only going to be able to get the 2 volumes, because the Volume 3 is already sold out. It's so sold out you can't even find it on eBay. That's how sold out it is. So if you find a reseller that sells you Volume 3, then you can go ahead and complete the series if you're going to choose to watch The Legend of Bruce Lee per episode. But if you want to watch the movie format version of this series, you can just pick up this DVD copy right here. You know, they basically took all the episodes and compiled it into one film. This was released in 2010, and it's like 183 minutes long. And the English the languages for this, I believe it's just English and Mandarin, and then it's optional for subtitles for English and Spanish. But there's the guy playing Bruce Lee, which I believe it's Danny Chan. He reprised his role as Bruce Lee in Ip Man 3 and 4. So this guy has played Bruce Lee on more than one occasion as far as his film career is concerned. But yeah, there's the front. There's the back. You see him playing around with the nunchucks. Looks like he's on the set of Enter the Dragon. And that's the legend of Bruce Lee right there. So let's go ahead and get the plastic out of the way, and then we could take a look at the rest of the packaging. You know, there's the front, there's the back. Here we go. The one disc, and it looks like this series was created by Lionsgate. You know, from what it says on the back. But it's like 183 minutes long, so it's probably longer than these other two right here, because I believe, let's see, Young Bruce Lee, aka Bruce Lee My Brother, is like 112 minutes long, if you're looking to watch that. And Birth of the Dragon is, let's see, where does it say? Oh, right there. Okay, it's an hour and 36 minutes if you're gonna watch Birth of the Dragon. But the Legend of Bruce Lee, around 183 minutes long, so it's like a 2-3 hour movie if you're looking to go ahead and watch this, you know. And like I said, there's, you know, 2 different languages. You can watch the English dub, or you can put it in Mandarin, because I believe they filmed this in China. What's kind of ironic is I believe Bruce Lee spoke Cantonese. He didn't speak Mandarin, but apparently this is like a series filmed in Mandarin. So that's what we got right there. So we covered these 3 so far, and now we're going to take a look at the final one right over here, and then we'll call it a day. Alright, now we have right here Dragon, the Bruce Lee story. The mystery, the life, the love, and the legend right here. Now this was made in 1993, starring Jason Scott Lee and Lauren Cohen and Robert Wagner. I believe Bruce's son Brandon Lee was originally offered the role to play his father in this film, but he turned it down to film The Crow instead. And we know what happened with that. Brandon's son ended up dying on the set of The Crow. So by the end of the movie, I believe they end up dedicating this film to Bruce's son Brandon Lee. You know, while a year after Brandon's final film, The Crow, would finally be released in theaters. But yeah, this is a film made by Universal Studios, and I believe this is how I got introduced to Bruce Lee as a kid, when I was like 3 or 4 years old, I believe. So we're gonna go ahead and open up the plastic, take a look at the packaging. There we go, got that out of the way. So here's the front. Here's the back. You see Jason Scott as Bruce Lee. There's Lauren Hawley as Linda Lee. And then there's Bruce again. And then there's the demon he fights in the movie. It's like a samurai demon, I believe. Now this is a collector's edition right here. So you see it comes with the disc. It doesn't come with no page or anything like that, so it's just the disc by itself. Doesn't say if it has any actual special features on the back, so I guess there's no special features on the back. It just says that it's a mixture of mysticism, romance, spectacular fight scenes. Jason Scott gives a striking performance. And that's pretty much it. Now this is 2 hours long. This is 2 hours long. So these two are probably the longest ones to watch if you're gonna have like a Bruce Lee biopic marathon. You know. But yeah, it comes in English, Spanish, and French. and also has subtitles. Dual layer 2-hour movie, released in 1993. So this is probably the biggest budget Bruce Lee biopic out of all the ones that I've reviewed under the unboxing right now, and I believe this is also the most popular one. You know, it's just a very good movie about Bruce Lee, but it's also a very inaccurate about the depiction of his life at the same time, if that makes any sense. Like, it's a very good movie, but at the same time it's very inaccurate, playing out the events on Bruce Lee's life and whatnot. So that is the pros and cons of dragging the Bruce Lee story. But this is the first one that I watched, and after that, I believe shortly after, I started collecting Bruce Lee's films on VHS, I believe in the 1990s, growing up, and eventually ended up getting the special edition of Enter the Dragon, which my grandfather ordered for me as a child because that was like the only one missing from my collection. And I ended up checking out both Game of Death 1 and 2 later on. I believe I rented Game of Death 2 at Blockbuster Video when Blockbuster was still a thing and whatnot. So yeah, dragging the Bruce Lee story. Now we got all of them right here. And that is our Bruce Lee biopics for this video, guys. You got Young Bruce Lee, Birth of the Dragon, The Legend of Bruce Lee, and Dragging the Bruce Lee Story. A total of 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 different Bruce Lee biopics to add to your Bruce Lee collection. And if you want to see more Bruce Lee content like this to come, please like, share, comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys around for the next video. Y'all have a great day now. Peace.